Hey boys and girls, it's Luca here, playing as CoreySteel on PokerStars, and I'm a member of PokerStars Team Pro Online. This is day 44 of Fixed Limit Hold'em Bankroll Challenge. We're starting today with just a little bit over $700, so we did have like one of the worst sessions so far in our previous live stream when we lost I think a bit more than $60, something like that. So that's why we are starting today here with only just over with $700, but we still have some FPPs in the bank and stuff really. So our bankroll is still going strong, and our challenge is still we're still doing fine in our challenge, so no worries about that. Yeah, I'm playing 3 tables already. We did lose a few hands at the start, so I'm gonna refresh my graph right now so we can see it. I'm down like $9 already. So but yeah. As I wrote it on Twitter, I actually haven't, so let me tweet it. Yeah, I have a feeling that this is gonna be a pretty good day today, so let's see how it goes. Nas Flipper actually raises me here, so that's obviously not the best news. The question is now, can I peel once more? If he's raising obviously with a flush or with open with a sort of straight or stuff like this, I think my ace and my jack are still good, so that's why I'm gonna call. That 4 is pretty bad, so probably gonna just check fold here. And he actually checks behind with a pair of 5s. To be honest, I'm not really sure if he's capable of he is capable of raising with draw, so that is fine. Ace 5 not going to 3-bet. I would 3-bet, I guess, Ace 7, something like that, but Ace 5 is kind of my cutoff, I guess. Gonna 3-bet here, Jack 10. I like to 3-bet with this kind of hand, so I think Jack 10 is good to do so, especially against Ansitoni. 7-8, and this table is gonna break apart, so I'm gonna sit out and just try to find another table here. And we got the pot right away. There are some good tables, yeah. Like I said before, I don't mind getting like 50 cents $1 table, if it's a good one, of course. If it's a better one, then $1, $2, but in general, of course, I'm gonna be searching for higher tables, for higher stakes. I mean, higher stakes sounds like it's like playing really high, but just $1, $2 cash games here in Fixed Limit Hold'em. So yeah, my counter did update itself, so currently we are sitting at 962 followers out of 1000. Of course, that's a countdown to a bear and spin and go session, so I'm gonna do a bear and spin and go session when I hit 1000 followers here on Twitch, so yeah, make sure to follow here. Got 50 cents $1 table, so I moved it in bottom left, even though I usually do not change the tables like this, like the table positions I like to play. I like to have like the same table on the same position throughout the majority of my session or whatever. But I like to kind of keep like the low buy-in here on the stream bottom left. I think that's a good thing to do. When I'm playing my regular stakes, I don't do that. I just have like, I mean, in one point of my, let's say, my career, whatever, I was kind of doing. I was kind of sorting the tables on how by how I'm playing. So basically, I had the highest tables or the highest stakes that I was playing were in the bottom, at the upper left corner, and the second biggest one was the second on the middle, and then on the right, and so on. So it kind of went from like the highest buy-ins or highest stakes to the lowest one. Like, in order. I have no idea why that would be useful or whatever, so I just basically stopped with it. That was, I don't know, that was a stupid idea. Really. I'm gonna bet here. He has like 240 here in, so just hoping that he didn't hit something here with his last 40 cents, and he didn't, so he even called me with queen high, so that's nice. Nas Flipper check raises again. This time I do not have like a really showdownable hand. The pot is also pretty smaller than it was before, so I'm not really looking to call down here really. I guess I can call one. I mean, I'm not even sure if I should call once more. I guess I am. I mean, he did raise from it. You have to know that he did check raise from the big blind, so his range is kind of strong when he does this. And he actually checks, so he's got a pair here and he's gonna win, yeah. I can't be bluffing there. There is just no way. Just have to say goodbye to my hand, really. 9-3, short fold. 6-8. Not gonna play, even though Paul can play here. Nice nickname, Paul can play. Usually people have a nickname that they can play, not that they can't play. So it's interesting. Black Raven, wouldn't mind him sitting in. Ace is 5. Seems like a good board for my pairweights. King is not particularly good turn, so I guess I'm gonna in check call down mode. Even though when he calls me on Ace Deuce 5 board, I'm kind of worried, especially when there's another king. That 9 doesn't really scare me, but a king does, so I'm gonna call and probably lose to a. I mean, I guess I'm losing here, right? He wouldn't be back betting 2 times with worse hand. He might, so that's why I'm obviously calling. But I'm probably gonna see like king, queen, king jack. He could probably raise with king queen, but then I'm not really sure if that's true. But he had king 4, so it does make sense. So nothing that I could do here, really. No need for another table, right? No, we're fine. Didn't make a bet here in 4 players, so I just want to see a chip turn or whatever, so we're gonna see a chip turn like this. We check on here. Don't want to get check raised or whatever. That's gonna be just awful. We got some picked some new outs here. Even a king plays for us now. I don't think my ace is good, to be honest, so that's why I'm just talking about the king here, or a 9, of course. 9 should be good on a spots like this, so I don't believe someone has king 10 here, I mean, at least not Raphael here. I mean, now that it got, I'm not gonna bet, I'm just gonna check call. That's kind of weak, but yeah, squeeze also bet, so I'm gonna call here and probably lose to to a flush, so didn't really expect that, but yeah. I wonder what Raphael had. I mean, he probably had, he didn't have an ace, but he had just a pair here probably. Oh, he actually ace 4, so he was baiting with ace 4, so ugh. Yeah, it was ugly. This time Nas Flipper didn't, flipper, whatever you want to call it, this time he didn't raise us. I'm sure down baiting here. Raphael is gonna bet instead of me, right? Can I bet here and call the river? I mean, I call down if he I don't know. I'm just gonna check behind and probably call the river bet. I mean, this time I'm gonna obviously raise, even though I mean he might have like an ace 6 or something here, to be honest. So shouldn't go like crazy cray here on the river. The table broke here on bottom left, so let's try to find another table. 8s from under the gun, sure. Raphael is also in the hand, so that kind of makes it worth it. So, and he actually caps. I don't know, he's capable of capping with lots of hands, Sir Romano, so not really worried. I mean, obviously now I am worried now that ace hits. I might even fall, by the way. So. Should I be peeling here? I don't think so. I can fold some hands on the big blind, to be honest, so this is like, seems like a perfectly good hand to fold. Sir Romano was betting and then check calling with queens, yeah, so Raphael got this again. I mean, not again. The Squeezix was the one who got it in the hand before, so 1, 2. It's a good table? Oh, nope. It is not a good table. Playing with 5 other orange regs, it doesn't seem really appetizing to me, so gonna pass it. Another not so good turn here. Not so good turn. That's mildly pudding here. Yeah, now that Raphael calls, I can do anything here, so I'm just gonna fold, of course. It's not like that I would call in the river. I don't think I would. He's really passive as it seems, so he actually had to pair with Deuce and 3. So yeah, not the best start, but I can feel it's gonna be good today. My initial, my goal here is to play until 3 PM today, so 3 more hours here. I mean, I actually could play a bit more. We'll see how it goes. If there's gonna be like a big influx of viewers like it was on the Monday session, I might play a bit longer. But in general, I'm gonna play until 3 PM as usual. I'm gonna raise right away here. I mean, he's capping. He's kinda scary. I mean, to me, obviously, when I have twins, there's always a possibility of him having aces or kings. I mean, even 10s, 9s beats me here. Obviously, he doesn't have a 10. Obviously, now that he just check call the turn, but or obviously ace and king. He always has 6 outs for ace or a king. So yeah. Hey Doliak, nope, these are not tourneys, these are just cash games, Hold'em, fixed limit Hold'em cash games. We are doing a fixed limit Hold'em Bankroll challenge here. We started with 20 bucks 44 days ago, and currently we are sitting at 700 bucks, as you can see in my bottom right corner. So yeah, we started with 5 cents, 10 cents tables. We started with $20 buy-in or $20 deposit on PokerStars, and like I said, we grinded up to 700 and playing $1, $2 tables now. So that queen hand was pretty good one, so I like it. We needed a win like that kind of soon, so I'm gonna call here once, and the question is what I'm gonna do if I somehow improve. So I need to prove here. So am I capable of check raising here? Is it actually good with pair of 10s? Let's do it. Why not? He actually called me, so I'm gonna check call here. I'm kind of weakening my range here. And he probably has a king when he calls the turn, so hoping that he obviously has some kind of draw, flash draw, ace jack, ace king, ace queen and stuff like this. So and that he would be betting there. We were thinking that I have a weaker hand that I actually have. So but he actually had a king, so that is fine. I bet here right away. I could actually check here and let Raphael bet. I think he would bet. He does bet quite a lot, so he seems like a player who'd bet stuff like this. So I'm gonna call here and raise the turn, most likely. Yeah, I mean he does donk bet, so I'm gonna know that he donk bets with 3 and a 6 here also. So I'm not really that worried about that 9. And I also had 2 pairs, so it's pretty easy. I mean, he could have like better 9, obviously. It's not like I have an unbeatable 9 here with a really good kicker. The only kicker is only at 10, so but I think that is fine. I have a note on him that when he starts betting, he doesn't stop. So and yeah, if he would have a really good hand, he would actually as you can see, I have a note here that he donk bets and calls a set of 4s on flop 3-way, and then he redonk. So if he really has a good hand, he's gonna redonk his hand. So I guess I would stop betting there at that point. Go away, pop up, go away. Another donk bet here by Sky. I have some notes on him. So he called top pair. He plays pretty passively. Oh wow. These ambulances are always painful on my ears here. But But yeah, let's continue. So he dunk bets here. I mean, I kind of assume he has a 4 here. He doesn't have a 9. He doesn't have an 8. So I think my pair outs are pretty clear here. He doesn't wait like a second here to bet on the end. So I mean, I have a really good high hands still. So am I gonna call this? I really don't want to call, but I guess I would. I guess I will. He actually has a better. Wow, he has a better ace. Well, I'm gonna make a note on that. So I want to make a note that he's down betting with ace king on ace 4 board, and basically barreling turn and river. I'm pretty sure he didn't think he was value betting there, or he was. I mean, he was like waiting on a river to bet, so maybe he was actually thinking that he's value betting there. I don't know. Who was the player? This is Sky, so he actually left the table, so he wasn't impressed with my call there, I guess. So he just left. So let me update my graph now that we won a few hands here. And 30 bucks in profit, nice. Have to keep it this way. Like I said, I have a feeling that today is gonna be a good day. I'm gonna join the tables here. Waiting list. 10-9 sure, let's cold call. Why not? Let's see the flop. I think it's a bit better table than the table on here on my left, bottom left. It's not really that good anymore, to be honest. Fortunately, Groji took my seat, so I kinda waited a bit too long. Pair of 10s here. I don't really want to bet, to be honest. Well, now the question is, should I be calling here? I guess I am. I don't know. Checking to call the river. It's not for me to fold or whatever. Definitely gonna call. The question is now, can I value bet the river here with ace jack? I don't think so, actually. King Hyla, King Queen is not gonna call me, right? King Jack. And he might have an ace Queen or ace King here. So I'm gonna check behind. Ace 7. I didn't think of ace 7, ace 8. He might call me with that. Maybe I could make a value bet there. Gonna quit this table, and I kinda find a better one, so it's a $1, $2 one, so yeah. Propose, table propose. Is it good? It was the same table than before, but with a worse seat. So this table is we are done with the table, so here's another one. 8-3, no, not gonna defend with 8-3 suit. I could, but nah. I can fold something here. When someone is so short, someone like Louis Lamont here, when he's so short, you know the table is gonna break pretty soon. So that's why I'm already on a watch list for a new table already. So why do I have a note that he's really tight passive? Because he really is not. So he's reduced passive. So let's make a note on that. So not sure. Maybe he was playing the higher tables before, and he was a bit saving with his money or whatever, a bit tighter with his money, I guess. That might be a possibility there. So I'm gonna call here once with my gut shot. And sometimes my pair might be good too, so of course. Who knows, I might get like a free work here. Lawless is questioning some play, I guess. He had aces, and the guy had 10-7. Doesn't seem like that crazy. Should we be calling here? He might be a bit tilted because of that ace, losing ace hand, so at least I'm definitely gonna call once more. That jack is not very good. That jack is not very good hand, or not very good card on the river. Oh, can I call here? I don't beat much, really, to be honest. I mean, obviously, I'm obviously chasing, just chasing the bluff here, really. I guess I fold. I guess I am giving him credit. I mean, I don't know. He might make like a weak call on pre-flop, and he actually hit the flop pretty strong, so check raise. I don't know. Jack 7, not gonna play. Ace 3 suited, I'm gonna put him all in if he does whatever. If he calls and he donk bets, I'm gonna put him all in. Obviously, he only has one big bet left, even less than that, so yeah. Going all in with Ace 3 suited. Not sure what he waited for there on the flop, pre-flop, so okay, he still have outs, and that was for Louis Lemon. Let's hope he stays at the table. I just hope he stays at the table. Did he rebuys? I don't want to try to find on the table. I mean, I am going to join the waiting list, but I prefer playing this table. It was pretty good to me, and he actually left, so we're gonna leave too probably. And he actually joins the other table with a pretty big stack, so we're gonna chase him down. Not ready. Pair of threes on an ace jack 6 board. That is pretty crappy. Gonna call once. Also have a backdoor flush draw. Obviously a pretty weak one, but backdoor flush draw nonetheless. Yeah, it's a really small pot. I could actually see a fold here. I mean, was hoping to see maybe a free turn card, even though acid only doesn't really give free turns here. So maybe my plan wasn't the best, but that king is really not good for me. If there will be like a deuce of spades, I think it will be way better, obviously. Stealing the blinds, nice. Twice, nice. Now here goes the search for a new table. I say it's definitely openable. Jack 5 suited. Hitting ace should be good, right? Not sure what he called me with. We'll see just in a second, guys. Still have plan B outs, lots of outs if he somehow got ahead of me with that ace. I mean, if he got ahead of me with an ace, he is ahead of me throughout the whole hand. So so I was behind the whole time. Obviously not that he got ahead of me. Obviously he got the nuts here, so we can easily raise now. So I guess he did have a better ace. I don't believe he was raising with ace-5 or something like that. I mean, he might. And he actually had ace-5. That is funny. You don't need no Oreos for to call out the other people's hands. You can do it without the Oreos. I mean, it's fine. Obviously, that ace-5 is fine when hitting on the turn. I think he check raise. I think. I mean. King 7. Let's defend. Not really. I mean, not really thrilled about this flop here, but I'm gonna continue. But that's a bit better turn here. I think I would definitely raise here if he bets. And he just folds. Use 4, not gonna play. Ace 10, definitely gonna play. The question is now, should we be raising here pre-flop? I actually don't think so. Now that he also joins the pot, I'm just gonna call here and see the flop. The flop is kinda good, so King plays for me, 9 plays for me, backdoor flush. Ace might be good, probably not. Not gonna really count like a 3 outs of aces or whatever. Maybe a half an out. An ace is a half an out for me. I'm gonna call here. I mean, raising doesn't really seem that appetizing really. I'm still drawing. I still have a drawing hand, so I guess cold calling and just hoping that Squeezix comes in, so he builds the pot a little bit for us. The question is what should do on the king, or should we just like donk bet? Obviously, I'm donk betting on 9. The question is what should we do on a king? Should we go for a check raise or not? So Savinho did bet the flop and now he just checks, so I guess he doesn't have an ace here. Loveless also joins the pot here. And all of a sudden he donk bets Savinho. What did he hit here that he can donk bet now? Is he that kind of weird player that he would like do this with some weird stuff? I guess I'm gonna call and lose this hand. I can fold this hand here. Yes, 7-4 suited. Wow, that was just bad. I mean, Loveless probably has the better ace than me. Yeah, he actually has ace jack. I could see a fold there, but it was just too big of a pot. I mean, when he dunk bets on the 3, that's so weird. I mean, I could see him having like an ace 4 or whatever it was, ace 4 of ace 4 suited, something that maybe pair of 4s, but 7-4 suited really. Peter Jones, Petur, he's like a Petur, so he don't bets. I'm gonna call the turn, call the flop and raise the river. That 7 is not the best, to be honest, because I guess he's gonna donk bet with some 7s and 6s here too. So I guess he didn't raise me back, so I guess he doesn't have a 7. But unfortunately, we split at the end with a queen. So yeah, call there with ace high against Rafa. I think that's pretty easy. I mean, not pretty easy, but I think you can see why I called there, because he's betting all the hands when he's checked too, so he has a really high aggression factor on the river, and that kind of tells me that he's doing this with a wide range of hands. So I'm gonna do the same here, call the flop and raise the turn. Hey XN, welcome to the stream again. Final boss. You mean like it's like the final day for today? We're gonna beat the game. We're gonna beat the Fix Me Hold'em poker. We'll see. We'll see. It might happen. Like I said before, we just need like one really big hand, one really big day. So one really big day, winning 100 big bets, and we are done with the challenge. But you know how it goes. You know how poker is. We could easily have like the same they just in reverse order, basically having one of the worst sessions so far, and we could be down quite a lot, so shouldn't be talking about winning. I presume he donk bets with ace high on this board. I have no idea what else he would donk bet here with. Actual pair, nah. So I'm gonna check behind and just lose to hand, lose to his ace high, and he has ace queen. Not sure why he didn't bet again on the. I mean, was he afraid of a 6 there? I don't know. I mean, when you donk bet, just value bet at least like on river. Then I guess he was hoping that I would bluff, which I would never do, obviously. How much table is the maximum for playing? I think 6 is on the high limits pretty much. Yeah, I can handle more than like 6 tables of fixed limit hold'em, 6 max. I know that some guys are playing like 10 tables, but that seems like almost like mission impossible for me. But when I was trying like playing no limit hold'em, 6 max, I could play like way more tables than the fixed limit one. So yeah, there's definitely way too much action on these tables to play like, I don't know, like 12, 15 tables or whatever you think you can play. For me, the 6 is the maximum. I mean, it's not. I never played really more. I mean, even when I'm playing like 6 tables, I'm like really not really timing out, but yeah, I know. I think 6 is the max for me, like I said. I really want to do a challenge before playing maybe, I don't know, like 9 tables of like micro limits and just see how it goes. Might do this sometimes in the future, but for now we're gonna stick with 3 tables of fixed limit hold'em here on the live stream and 6 tables when I play my regular stakes. Even when I start playing, even when I start streaming my regular stakes, I'm still gonna stick with the same number of tables, 3 tables here. That 4 is not the best, but I'm obviously Meager bets and he bet and no, he actually check folds that king turn before, right? He didn't bet and fold. Yeah, so that my race was, I think it was fine. I mean, I should be calling the flop and raising the turn in high frequency here anyway, so it wasn't. I think it was pretty good. Meager gonna raise him here, even though he seems like a really tight dude. Yeah, he's not opening that much. Opening 19% from the early position seems quite a lot. I mean, and then just 22, 28, 35. That is quite low. Kind of the same situation than before when I had trips against not trips, when I had when I had pair of threes against Acetoni. So I'm gonna call once here and just see the turn here, what the turn brings. The turn is not the best, but obviously it's a bit lower lower turn there. So I'm not gonna. Wrong button. Did I do something stupid again? I might. Who knows? Not sure what you're talking about. Hey, George. So we are back now, as it seems. Sorry for the technical problems, guys. As it looks like it was something wrong with Twitch, I don't know. I just logged out of the Twitch, logged back in, changed my streaming keys. Now it somehow works. I did change the streaming keys before, but it didn't help. So I guess the logging out and logging in kind of worked. I don't know. So yeah, still playing here 2 tables. The problem here is now that I'm not playing like 100%. I'm just like smashing the buttons. I don't even know what I'm doing, just because I was trying to get back into the game. So let's hope we didn't lose too much. So yeah, still playing 2 tables. I guess I'll refresh my graph right now so we see how we're actually doing here. Oh, we're up $47, but I know I misplayed like at least 2 hands here, unfortunately, so at least we're still doing good. So did limit bite the cable? Yeah, I wish. It was something that I have no idea what went wrong, so at least I know for the next time that this happens, I just need to like log off from Twitch and just log back in and try changing the streaming keys, and I guess it kind of works now. We'll see. Kind of slow playing here, even though not sure if that is the best strategy here. I'm gonna check behind now. The king hits. That kind of scares me, and it wasn't the best. Yeah, he has aces. I mean, he did 3-bet from the big blind, so that's kind of scary for me from the starting point. Yeah, wow, he actually has only 4% of raising range from 3-betting range from the big blind. So I should have noticed that before I made the raise there. But it wasn't that bad. Obviously, we still have lots of outs, even if we are somehow behind. So, but the king definitely wasn't particularly helpful at the end. So are we back? Yeah, we're back for good now. So let's continue with our day 44 here. Day 44, sitting with $700. We did lose like I don't know, $15 here. Nah, a bit less. So I guess we fall a bit behind, but it's fine. I'm trying to find another table here. I guess it's gonna be a 50 cents $1 one. Yeah, let's do this sit here. I mean, at least for now. So I'm gonna move this table up and let's play with this table here. I do have my I do have my mic enabled, so everything's fine now. It seems fine. Let's hope it does not happen again. You know what? I'm gonna take this seat. I'm gonna say take this table and take this seat here. It's pretty good. So I'm actually gonna quit this table now. Even though I'm gonna just play one orbit here. It's gonna look a bit weird, but yeah. What can we do? We just got a pretty good table. I'm actually not gonna bet here, even though Peter Jones, we saw that he actually wasn't betting when he didn't have a hand. So but king high on a board like this, yeah, doesn't really sound that amazing for me to bet there. Zurilish actually called me there. I guess I'm gonna check call twice. Is that possible? I guess I am. Is he betting with wars? He does bet with wars. And I'm gonna call. He probably was gonna show me a good hand here, and he does show me a 7. So nothing that we can do here. We're gonna play just two hands here with Rhino, and then we're not gonna quit this table. Jack 9. I wouldn't mind the raise, to be honest, but it's fine. I'm gonna bet again, and should I continue on the river? Is he gonna call me with wars? I guess. I mean, I don't think he has a queen. I mean, now that he raised, he got it right, and he actually got the 10. Nice hand, sir, nice hand. So yeah, I was playing better when I was offline here, so I guess I should pull the plug again. But that was it for this table, so he beat me in quite a big hand, so nice hand, sir. I'm gonna pull this table right back, so now we have 3 tables of $1, $2 table again, so $2 stakes again, so yeah, let's continue with day 44. So I'm playing for 1 hour now, exactly 1 hour. Like I said, I'm gonna play until 3 PM probably. We'll see how it goes. Now that I had like some technical problems, I might extend my session a bit. We'll see. What are the table maximum for fixed limit? I mean, what do you mean table maximum? Like the buy-ins? The buy-ins do not have any maximum really, because there's no need to have a maximum really. I mean, it probably is a maximum, like, I don't know, like $10,000 for stakes like this, but essentially there's no maximum. If you're asking this, actually, I'm not even sure if you are. Couldn't get myself to bet again against Savigno. He did make a bit loosey call with Queen 6. I guess it wasn't that loosey. I guess he would be folding the turn, I guess. So obviously jokes on me, already and better. I'm gonna slow play this hand. Not sure if that is the smart things to do, but yeah, that's what I decided here. Ace Queen is pretty good. Pretty good hand, right? Should be pretty strong. And he actually had a pair and a flush draw. Oh. So I'm actually gonna make a note on that. So so I guess I was on the table here. The break, obviously. Am I on any other tables? No, that's it. The tables here open, yeah. Am I recording this? Yes, I am. Like I said, I have no idea what went wrong there with Twitch and streaming and whatever. Nope. Go away. The pop-ups, they drive me crazy. Opening when they when I not need them. So I'm gonna check raise, by the way. Oh, you haven't meant that either. So I have no idea what you mean by that maximum. What are the table maximum for fixing hole? Table maximum. What do you mean table maximum? What does that mean? Oh, that's what I asked before. I guess. I guess you haven't heard my answer. No, that wasn't the right answer. Oh, right. So yeah, I actually answered it before. I guess it was cut off by my disconnect there or whatever. How many tables would I recommend playing at the same time? I think I personally can handle more than 6 tables. So I guess something like 4, I think. I mean, obviously, if you're starting playing fixed game for the first time, just start with 1 or 2 tables. I think there's gonna be enough action for you, even even when playing just 2 tables. So, and if you feel comfortable playing more, just add the tables one by one, and until you see that you basically can handle more. Like I said, I can handle like up to 6 tables. More than that is just a bit too much for me, I think. I want to do some sort of challenge before, with playing kind of like 9 tables of some micro limits and just to try it out how it feels. But I know from my personal experience that I wouldn't be doing that. That I wouldn't do that great. I think. Like I said, even when I'm playing 6 tables, I have some, like, not really timeouts, but those I get like time bank going on and stuff like this, just because 6 tables of fixed limit hold'em is quite a lot to handle. So I know a lot of players are doing even more than that. You see something people doing like 10 tables or something like that, but that is kind of maximum, I think, for fixed limit hold'em. If you're playing more than 10 tables, then you can be doing great, really. I mean, I'm sure there are some players who can handle 10 tables or more, but in general speaking, definitely not. I'm gonna call here, of course, for at least for backdoor flush draw.